Hi everybody, there's something I would quickly like to share with you, and that's about this wonderful substance, vitamin C. This is my freshly squeezed orange, lime and lemon juice, and I estimate it's got about 250 to 300 milligrams of vitamin C in it, depending on how fresh it is and how good quality the fruit is. And why is vitamin C so important? Not only is it essential for wound healing, so anytime we get injured, but it's essential for the formation of collagen. So it's involved in the synthesis of collagen, which is the protein which holds our entire body together. So without vitamin C, there's no collagen, the body falls apart, and we start to age, we start to degenerate. The functions of the tissues and cells start to diminish. So it's very, very important for our longevity. Vitamin C is a natural anti-histamine, so it mitigates inflammatory responses and allergic responses within the body, so it's very, very good for that. It's essential for the absorption of non-heme, that's plant sources of iron in the diet. So if you're not eating flesh foods, you need to make sure you get plenty of vitamin C. And it's no coincidence that if you're eating fresh fruits and plant foods, which also have a great source of iron themselves, they also have a great source of vitamin C, so you can absorb that iron into the body. But one of the magical things about vitamin C, it's a very, very powerful antioxidant, one of the most powerful that we have. And it's our strongest anti-poisoning factor that we take in our diet. It combats poisoning, general poisons, but also any toxins that we might have in the form of cooked foods, processed foods, synthetic foods. It really goes to work in neutralizing those toxins and passing them out of the body so they do less harm. Our authorities recommend that we take in about 45 milligrams of vitamin C daily, but I don't think that's very much. In the US, it's about 90 milligrams, they say, a little bit more if you're pregnant or lactating. But to put that into perspective, our simian cousins, our closest ape relatives, take in 10 to 20 times that amount daily. And an adult goat synthesizes, because they can make it themselves, about 13,000 milligrams of vitamin C in a day, which is why a goat can eat almost anything and not poison itself, because it has massive doses of vitamin C running through its system. But we have to eat it, we don't synthesize it, and there's only a few species on this planet that don't synthesize their own vitamin C and have to eat it in our diet, and we're one of them, as well as our simian relatives, or ape relatives. So it's a very important thing to get in every day, and it's found at certain levels in our blood plasma, but 10 to 50 times that amount in our nervous system, in our cerebrospinal system, so in our brain and other and peripheral nervous system, in our kidneys and our lungs, because these areas are under a lot of oxidative stress and a lot of contact with oxygen. They're very active, but it's 100 times the concentration found in blood plasma in our adrenals and in our pituitary gland, because it's a vital piece of the hypothalamic-pituitary-adrenal gland axis, the HPA axis, which is important for modulating the body in times of stress and boosting the immune system in times of stress. And also you'll find in the functions of the circadian rhythms in the body, and also too the expression therefore of our consciousness. Vitamin C is a magical thing, and it does all these things, and without it we start to get run down, and our immune system is compromised, our body's metabolic processes are compromised, our ability to heal and keep ourselves healthy and young, all of these things are compromised. It's a pretty amazing thing. It's water soluble, we need to get it in every day, and we need to get in a fair sight more than what our authorities are telling us, I think. So oranges are a good source, about 40 milligrams per 100 grams, but unknown to most people, broccoli. And these are broccoli leaves. I grow broccoli in my garden for its leaves. It's a great herb, full of vitamin A, full of vitamin C, and lots of other minerals, and I have this in my smoothies almost every day. And another one is sorrel. Sorrel is very high in vitamin C. Some people say, yes, but it is high in oxalates, but if you're rotating your herbs, it shouldn't be a problem. But this is French sorrel, and I grow it in my garden because it has a very rich vitamin C content, and it's a great herb that I add to my salads and my juices and my smoothies. Other good sources are red pepper, 190 milligrams per 100 grams. Broccoli has 90 milligrams per 100 grams, so they're much higher than orange. And the Kakadu plum, 3,100 milligrams of vitamin C per 100 grams. You know, provided it's grown in its natural environment. So, you know, there are some pretty amazing sources of vitamin C out there. It's essential for our longevity. It's essential for healing. It's essential for our regeneration, and we should be getting it in several times a day. You know, with every meal. So, you know, enjoy. See ya.